let's talk about Catholic indulgences. And I really have to get this one right because last time someone messed this up, it kind of started the Protestant Reformation. Let me start by clarifying. Indulgences are not about buying forgiveness. That would be ridiculous. Only God can forgive sins. Indulgences are about repairing the spiritual damage caused by sin. In the Bible, we see that personal sin has lingering consequences in our lives even after we're forgiven. King David was forgiven but still suffered the loss of his child. Moses was also forgiven but barred from the promised land for striking the rock. And St. Paul describes how even souls that are saved need purification as through fire. When Jesus gave his one holy Catholic and Apostolic Church the authority to bind and loose, he gave us the ability to heal the wounds of sin, not only after death, but in this life right now. The healing grace of indulgences comes not from our works themselves, but from the infinite merits of Christ and the prayers of all of his saints. Let me use an analogy from my own life. When I was a child, in an act of senseless rebellion, I used my brand new Christmas present, a magnifying glass, to burn holes in my neighbour's garden hose, only to be spotted by her through her front window. Fortunately, when I was caught and apologised, that neighbour very graciously forgave me.
I forgive you.
And you could say in that moment, I was kind of like absolved of my guilt, like when we go to the sacrament of confession. But the damage of my sin remained. Her hose still had burn holes in it. And so my good and just Catholic parents made me save up all of my own money in order to repair the damage that I had done. In the church, we call this doing penance, and we can do it either in this life or in purgatory. And just when I almost had all of the money saved up and my parents saw that I was truly sorry, my dad stepped in on my behalf at the last minute, and drawing from his own resources, he replaced the hose for me. That's an indulgence. In the same way, the Church uses her authority given by Christ to attach indulgences to things like pilgrimages, adoration of the Blessed Sacrament, reading Scripture, and other works of charity, all of which draw us closer to God. There are two types of indulgences. There are plenary indulgences, which repair all of the damage of our past sins, like getting a brand new garden hose. Then there are partial indulgences, which repair some of the damage, kind of like putting duct tape on the hose. Plenary indulgences are obviously the best, but they require us to fulfill some extra conditions, like going to confession, receiving communion, praying for the intentions of the Pope, and being detached from habitual sin. Indulgences are an incredible gift of God's mercy, allowing us to not only be forgiven, but to be healed and spiritually cleansed, drawing us into deeper relationship with Jesus Christ and his Holy Catholic Church. God bless you all and keep the faith.